right, I'm not left, I'm not Republican, I'm not Democrat, I'm not libertarian. I'm a human being that wants the best.
YouTube, it's Mike. I'm back with another one. Today will be somewhat of an interesting one. Well, shouldn't be too long of a video. I just happened to be scrolling through Instagram and different things, and I found this story and just kind of shocked me. So as you can see down here by my banner, I'm going to be talking about GMOs in cheese. So I'll make this full screen so you can see where I got it from. It's the Defender for Children's Health Defense. But 90% of U.S. cheese contains GMOs made by Pfizer. So what I've learned by doing a little research myself, there's 4 ingredients that you need to make cheese. Milk, salt, a starter, and then it's, I can't say it right, Rennet. It's used for as a clotting agent to curdle the milk into cheese. And there's 4 separate types that they use. So they have an animal rennet. That's the oldest form. And what I did also read was it did go back about, like, cheese making's gone back about 7,000 years. So yeah, vegetable, microbial, and genetically modified, which is what about 90% of the cheese in the country is using. The cheese that we're consuming here in the United States anyways. I found a quick video. I'll play that too because there was somebody else and they just dropped their video today. So I'm going to leave the link to their video in here as well, but it's a short video. So no, I'll play this one real quick.
90% of U.S. cheese has now been infiltrated by one of the world's largest biopharmaceutical companies, Pfizer, and it has GMOs. Traditionally, cheese is made with just 4 ingredients: milk, salt, starter culture, and animal rennet, which is a clotting agent that's used to curdle milk into cheese. Today, there are 4 different kinds of rennet used in the cheese industry, and reports are stating that the most commonly used kind is a genetically modified version called FPC, or fermentation-produced chymosin, made by Pfizer. These alternative rennets are both cheaper to use and speed up the aging process, which, like always, means greater profits. The crazy part is no one knows that they're eating this or how it's really affecting us. Because this FPC rennet is labeled as grass or generally recognized as safe, it creates a loophole that exempts Pfizer or other companies from having to label these products as GMO. And due to Pfizer's massive amount of wealth and power, it's now made its way into about 90% of our cheese. But how is this affecting us? Because this is newer technology, we don't yet know for sure, but there has been a number of researchers addressing concern. After all, the only unbiased safety study used to approve these FPCs was evaluated by this short-term 90-day trial in rats. However, researchers are concerned about its toxicity, or the biotoxins from GMOs, as well as digestive issues for humans, as these rennet alternatives can serve as an allergen. While I'd love to present you with a list of cheeses to avoid as well as the ones that are safe, there's just way too many cheeses out there. So if you can, look for the kind of rennet or enzyme used in the cheese. I would seek out animal or traditional rennets first, then potentially some vegetable rennets, and I'd avoid cheeses containing any microbial or genetically modified rennets altogether. 90% of U.S.
All right. And I'll share this last one over here with you. I got to scroll up on that one. And then there's a homesteaders group, and so this is the reformationacres.com, and it's a lot of people that do homesteading. So, they create all their own home goods, and they're trying to stay away from all the chemicals and everything that's involved in their food. And what they found was they were unknowingly buying these GMO things to make their cheese. So it's just one of those things, like, I found really interesting. I'll leave the link to all of these web pages that I'm showing, but it kind of goes on to explain, like, a couple of people's different stories about dealing with this. But yeah, it's one of those things, like, I just caught today, and it just caught me off guard, really, because I didn't think there'd be GMOs in cheese. So I guess with that being said, man, pay attention to the things that are on the labels, and if you have anything else that you find interesting that you want to share with me or have me talk about or do a little research on, I would not mind doing that. You can reach out to me, the Clip Farm, or any of the rest of us at the Clip Farm. But we appreciate it. And like I said, I'm not saying that GMOs are bad, but like that guy said, we just don't know enough about it. There hasn't been long-term studies on it and what it's doing to these humans. So trying to avoid certain things I find to be necessary. So just one of those things that I learned, and I'm going to be applying to my own life. So hopefully that helps you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.